oftentimes the way we speak to ourselves, not always, but quite oftentimes, the way we speak to ourselves, chances are that's how we are also speaking to other people. So it is important that we are mindful of how we speak to ourselves, that inner dialogue. Are we being kind and gentle to our beings? Are we busy doing to the point that we are forgetting to just be human beings, right? Do we use words like, call ourselves stupid? I honestly don't want to say I am, so I didn't say it. Because I'm like, I can't get that out. Like, no. Do we call ourselves stupid? Do we call ourselves foolish? Do we use the H word with ourselves? Hate. And I heard something quite contradictory. Few years ago, I was in a Christian group, and this is why it was for me very alarming. I was in a Christian group, and someone said, some of the things that she hated about herself. Hated. I said that correctly. Hated. And I interjected and I'm like, are you sure you want to use the word hate? And she said, yes. They're just some, we can't love everything about ourselves. And I agree with that. We may not love everything about ourselves, but do we have to go to the extreme of hating a certain thing about us? Can we get to the point where we are nurturing our beings, where we say that, you know what, I don't like this about myself and I am working to improve it. For example, you may not like the way you feed or nurture your body. You're working to improve how you eat. Your movement is less per day that you'd want. You're working on moving more per day. You may not like your skin or skin condition. You're working daily to improve that skin condition. But to use the word hate, you lock that word in. Those hate dialogues that we have with ourselves, we want to work towards changing that. And while it is easier said than done, we can start by number one, giving ourselves grace, knowing that, you know what, I may not be aware of how long I've been talking to myself this way, and it might be harder to change than I expect. However, I'm going to daily, intentionally work on speaking to myself a little bit more kindly.